Imagine retiring without the shadow of financial worry looming over your golden years. Sounds like a dream, right? But what if I told you it's more attainable than you think? Welcome to our guide on how to secure your retirement with the 4% rule, where we unlock the secret to a steady, worry-free retirement. Did you know that over 60% of Americans are more afraid of outliving their retirement savings than they are of death itself? It's a staggering statistic that highlights the anxiety many feel about their financial future. But here's the kicker. A simple rule, the 4% rule, could be the key to unlocking a retirement where you never run out of money. The 4% rule isn't just a theory. It's a time-tested strategy that's helped countless retirees navigate their golden years with confidence. Developed in the 1990s, this rule has stood the test of time, market fluctuations, and economic downturns. Yet despite its effectiveness, it remains one of the best-kept secrets in retirement planning. In this video series, we're diving deep into the heart of retirement planning. From understanding the basics of the 4% rule and its historical context to setting up your retirement portfolio and adjusting for inflation, we'll explore tax implications, integrate other income sources, and share real-life success stories that prove this rule isn't just theory. It's a practical path to financial freedom, but we won't stop there. We'll also reveal common pitfalls to avoid and modern approaches that go beyond the 4% rule, ensuring your retirement plan is not only robust but bulletproof. So if you're looking to retire with peace of mind, knowing your finances are secure, stick around. This might just be the most important video series you watch on your journey to financial freedom. Let's demystify retirement planning and turn your dream retirement into a reality. Chapter 1. Introduction to the 4% Rule. Understanding the basics. Welcome to the journey of securing your retirement, where understanding the 4% rule is your first step. Imagine you're at the starting line of a marathon. The route, your retirement years. The 4% rule is like your pace guide, ensuring you reach the finish line without running out of steam, or in this case, money. So what is the 4% rule? It's a simple yet powerful guideline that suggests withdrawing 4% of your retirement savings in the first year of retirement, with adjustments for inflation in the following years. This rule originated from a study by financial advisor William Bengen in 1994, who found that this rate could sustain most retirees for at least 30 years. Why is this rule so revered? It's about balance. Withdraw too much and you risk depleting your savings too early. Withdraw too little and you might not enjoy your retirement to the fullest. The 4% rule strikes a happy medium, allowing you to spend with confidence. But it's not just about spending, it's also about investing. The rule assumes a mix of stocks and bonds in your portfolio, balancing growth with stability. Think of it as a financial diet. Too much of one thing can be harmful. Diversification is key. Chapter 2. Historical context, the origins and validation of the 4% rule. Diving deeper into the 4% rule, let's travel back to 1994. Bill Clinton was in the White House, The Lion King was roaring in cinemas, and William Bengen, a financial advisor, was about to make retirement planning history. Bengen's study, published in the Journal of Financial Planning, introduced the world to the 4% rule, changing how we think about retirement savings. Bengen analyzed historical data on stock and bond returns over a 50-year period, including the Great Depression and other economic downturns. His conclusion: withdrawing 4% of your retirement savings in the first year and adjusting for inflation thereafter could help your nest egg last 30 years regardless of market conditions. But why 4%? It's like the Goldilocks zone. Bengen's research showed that higher withdrawal rates increased the risk of running out of money, while lower rates meant unnecessarily limiting your lifestyle. The 4% rule was just right, offering a sustainable withdrawal rate that accounted for market volatility. Over the years, the 4% rule has been tested and retested. Studies by other financial experts and institutions have largely supported Bengen's findings, although some debate the rule's applicability in today's economic environment, with lower interest rates and longer lifespans. Chapter 3. Setting up your retirement portfolio. Asset allocation strategies. Navigating your retirement portfolio setup is much like crafting a custom recipe that suits your taste, health, and the occasion, your financial future. The ingredients: a mix of stocks, bonds, and other assets. The right blend can make your retirement savings not only palatable, but deliciously rewarding over time. The 4% rule suggests a balanced diet of stocks and bonds, but what's the ideal mix? Traditional wisdom recommends a heavier allocation to bonds as you age, reducing risk. However, with longer lifespans and the quest for growth, a sprinkle of stocks remains crucial even in retirement. Consider a 60-40 mix, 60% stocks and 40% bonds, as a starting point. This allocation aims to strike a balance between growth to outpace inflation and income to fund your withdrawals, much like a well-seasoned dish that hits all the right notes. Yet personalization is key. Your financial goals, risk tolerance, and market conditions should dictate the final recipe. Diversification is another critical ingredient. It's not just about stocks and bonds, but spreading your investments across different sectors, geographies, and asset classes. Think global stocks, government and corporate bonds, real estate, and possibly even commodities. Diversification can help smooth out the ride, reducing the risk that a single bad ingredient spoils the dish. Rebalancing your portfolio periodically is akin to tasting and adjusting your dish as it cooks. Market movements can skew your asset allocation, so regular check-ins ensure your portfolio stays aligned with your retirement strategy. This might mean selling some assets and buying others to maintain your desired mix. Chapter 4. Adjusting for inflation, keeping your spending power. Constant inflation is the silent diner at your retirement feast, subtly eating away at your purchasing power. The 4% rule accounts for this uninvited guest by allowing for annual adjustments based on inflation. This ensures that your withdrawal rate keeps pace with the cost of living, allowing you to maintain your lifestyle throughout retirement. Imagine you retire with a $1 million portfolio and withdraw $40,000, 4% in the first year. If inflation is 3% the next year, you'll need to withdraw $41,200 to maintain the same spending power. These adjustments are crucial for covering day-to-day expenses and splurging on the occasional treat, like a grandchild's birthday gift or a vacation. But how do you protect your portfolio against inflation? One strategy is to include assets that historically have outpaced inflation, such as stocks or real estate. Another approach is to invest in Treasury inflation-protected securities, TIPS, which adjust your principal based on changes in the Consumer Price Index. Staying flexible with your withdrawal rate can also buffer against inflation's impact. Some years you might spend less, allowing your portfolio to grow, while in others you might spend more. This flexibility combined with a solid investment strategy can help ensure that your retirement savings continue to meet your needs, despite inflation's persistent nibbling. Chapter 5. Tax Implications. How to minimize taxes on withdrawals. When it comes to retirement savings, understanding the tax implications of your withdrawals can significantly affect your financial health. It's like finding ways to cut unnecessary fat from your diet without sacrificing flavor. Efficient tax planning ensures you keep more of what you've saved, maximizing your retirement income. First off, know the types of accounts you're drawing from. Traditional IRAs and 401ks offer tax-deferred growth, but withdrawals are taxed as ordinary income. Roth IRAs and Roth 401ks, on the other hand, provide tax-free withdrawals since you've already paid taxes on your contributions. Then there's taxable accounts where you pay taxes on capital gains. Timing is everything. Just like timing your meal can enhance digestion, the order in which you withdraw from these accounts can optimize your tax situation. A common strategy is to first draw from taxable accounts, moving on to tax-deferred accounts, and finally, tapping into Roth accounts. This method can help minimize your tax liability over the long haul. Consider the tax implications of selling investments within these accounts. In taxable accounts, long-term capital gains are taxed at a lower rate than short-term gains. Hence, holding investments for more than a year before selling can lead to tax savings. Lastly, don't overlook the importance of tax loss harvesting, using investment losses to offset gains, which can further reduce your tax bill. This strategy requires careful planning and timing, but can be a powerful tool in managing your tax liability. Chapter 6. The role of Social Security and pensions, integrating other income sources. Social Security and pensions are like the seasoning that completes a dish, enhancing the flavors of your retirement income. These sources can provide a steady stream of income, but integrating them effectively with the 4% rule requires some strategizing. Social Security benefits are particularly versatile, allowing you to start claiming as early as age 62 or as late as age 70. Delaying benefits increases your monthly checks, offering an effective hedge against longevity risk and inflation. It's a bit like letting a fine wine age, It may require patience, but the payoff is worth it. Pensions, while increasingly rare, offer another layer of financial security. If you're one of the lucky ones with a pension, understanding the payout options, lump sum versus annuity payments, is crucial. Annuity payments provide a guaranteed income, complementing withdrawals from your savings under the 4% rule. When integrating these income sources, consider the impact on your overall tax situation. For instance, Social Security benefits may be taxable depending on your total income, which includes withdrawals from retirement accounts. Planning your withdrawals to minimize taxes on your Social Security benefits can stretch your retirement savings further. Moreover, adjusting your withdrawal rate to account for these additional income sources can reduce the pressure on your savings, potentially allowing for a lower withdrawal rate than the standard 4%. This flexibility can be a significant advantage, ensuring your savings last longer and provide more comfort in retirement. In essence, Social Security and pensions are invaluable ingredients in your retirement planning recipe, offering flavors of security and comfort. Integrating them thoughtfully with your withdrawal strategy is key to a satisfying retirement feast. Chapter 7. When to start. Timing your retirement with the 4% rule. Deciding when to hang up your work boots and dive into retirement is a momentous choice, akin to timing the perfect photograph. It's about capturing the moment when your financial landscape aligns with your life's aspirations. The 4% rule can be a valuable tool in this timing, but it's not just about hitting a financial target. It's about understanding the broader picture. Firstly, consider your financial readiness. Starting with a robust nest egg that supports the 4% withdrawal rate is crucial. This doesn't just mean saving a lump sum. It's about ensuring your investments are positioned to provide a steady flow of income that can adjust for inflation over the years. It's a balancing act between what you've saved, how it's invested, and what you plan to spend. Then there's your personal readiness. Retirement is not just a financial transition, but a lifestyle one. Reflect on what you want your retirement to look like. Do you dream of travel, pursuing hobbies, or spending time with family? Or maybe a part-time job or volunteering? Your vision for retirement will influence when and how you retire. Understanding healthcare options is also critical. Before Medicare kicks in at age 65, you'll need a plan for covering medical expenses. It's a significant consideration, especially if you're contemplating early retirement. Lastly, consider the timing in relation to Social Security benefits. Claiming Social Security too early can reduce your benefits, while delaying increases them. It's a critical piece of the puzzle, especially as these benefits can provide a significant income stream to support the 4% withdrawal strategy. Chapter 8. Common pitfalls and how to avoid them, ensuring a smooth retirement. Embarking on your retirement journey can feel like navigating a ship through uncharted waters. There are currents to avoid and storms to weather. Knowing the common pitfalls and how to steer clear of them can make the voyage smoother and more enjoyable. One major pitfall is failing to account for healthcare costs. Retirement health expenses can be a significant drain on your savings. Consider a health savings account, HSA, if you're eligible, as it allows for tax-free contributions, growth, and withdrawals for medical expenses. Also, explore your options for Medicare or supplemental health insurance to cover what Medicare does not. Another pitfall is underestimating your lifespan and outliving your savings. With advances in healthcare, many retirees live longer than they anticipate. To mitigate this risk, consider strategies like annuities for guaranteed lifetime income, or plan for a longer retirement period when calculating your withdrawal rates. Lifestyle inflation is a subtle but significant risk. It's natural to want to indulge in retirement, but unchecked spending can deplete your nest egg prematurely. Create a realistic budget that includes occasional splurges without compromising your long-term financial health. Chapter 9. Beyond the 4% rule. Modern approaches and alternatives. As the financial landscape evolves, so too do strategies for retirement planning. While the 4% rule provides a solid foundation, modern retirees might consider alternative or supplementary approaches to ensure their financial security. One such approach is the dynamic spending rule, which adjusts withdrawals based on market performance. In years when investments perform well, you might increase your withdrawal rate slightly. In down years, you decrease it. This flexibility can help your savings last longer while still adapting to your spending needs. Another strategy is the bucket approach, which divides your savings into 3 buckets for different stages of retirement. The first bucket covers immediate expenses with cash and cash equivalents. The second bucket contains fixed income investments for the medium term, and the third bucket is invested in stocks for long-term growth. This approach can help manage risk and provide income. For those concerned about market volatility, a fixed annuity can provide a guaranteed income stream, acting as a supplement to other retirement income sources. While annuities have their drawbacks such as inflation risk and fees, they can offer peace of mind for part of your retirement funding. Finally, consider the value of non-financial assets and strategies, such as downsizing your home, relocating to a more affordable area, or pursuing part-time work or hobbies that generate income. These can not only supplement your income, but also add richness and variety to your retirement life.